Hey Ty, what's up? You excited about the first female president? I sure am. And you know what? I wrote all these scripts about Trump's loss because I was just full of brilliant ideas. This episode is going to be an hour and a half long, dude. I got Alec Baldwin to come on the show and play Trump. I am so hyped, dude.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot of papers. Yeah, Hillary isn't the first woman president.
What? So it was Jill Stein. Those polls were dead wrong then.
Nope, not Jill Stein.
So you're saying that Gary Johnson pulled it off? He came from behind? That is unheard of. A third party. Wait, no?
No, not Gary Johnson.
No. You're lying to me, right? You are jocking my strap so hard. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Kendallarious. You might notice that I'm not quite as hyped today. The reason being, I'm still a bit confused and surprised by the election results the other night, as I'm sure most of America is right now. But we here at Kendallarious had an entire book, practically, of scripts written for this episode in the event that Donald Trump lost. Now, obviously, that didn't happen. So we have to kind of improvise on the spot, put out something for you guys, given the new circumstances. So as surprising as these election results are, a lot of people are left wondering right now, how the hell did that happen? You know, what led to that voter turnout that put Trump over the top? And I think we here at Kendallarious have the answer to that question, which leads us to the issue of the next 4 years. So it all has to do with Republican Vice Presidential-elect Mike Pence. Now, he's known more for things like how he doesn't believe in the harms of cigarettes, and he believes in the magical healing powers of electricity, but what people don't know about him is the fact that he is actually immortal. This dude has been around for a while, and we have evidence to prove it. Take a look at these ancient cave pictures that we found. Mike Pence is clearly drawn on the wall with a bunch of ancient beings. If we go a little bit more forward into history, a lot of people don't know this about the dollar bill, but before George Washington was on the dollar bill, Mike Pence was on it. Yep, the dollar bill was around before George Washington, and it had Mike Pence's face right on the middle. If we move forward a little bit further, if you look at this image of George Washington crossing the Delaware River, he's right there. Mike Pence is on the boat with George Washington. Moving forward a little more, on the night of Abraham Lincoln's assassination, if you look at this picture, clearly Mike Pence was in the room. I don't know how he got in there, but he did. Jumping around a little bit, if you look at this image from the Revolutionary War, Mike Pence actually fought against the British. But then later on in World War II, he fought for the British. So we don't know what this guy's doing. And now a lot of you are probably left wondering, how did he do this? Well, the only explanation that I can come up with here at Kendallarious is that Mike Pence, in order to stay alive for so long, drinks the blood of the dead Republican elite. He's immortal, okay? And now you're probably wondering, how does all of this Mike Pence jibber-jabber tie into the election results? Well, I'll tell you why. It proves that Mike Pence is literally a sorcerer. Check out this image. What this image shows us is Mike Pence sitting crisscross applesauce in the middle of a blood circle, presumably Republican blood, where he prayed to the satanic overlords and brought back the Confederate soldiers from the dead to go out to the polling booths and vote for Donald Trump. That's the only explanation I can possibly think of for how that turnout was so large. And it's all thanks to Mike Pence. So Trump picked a great running mate. And all of these results did lead to quite the controversy and interesting reactions across the nation. So Kendallarious set up some hidden cameras to pick up some reactions, and here's what we got.
Alright.
These polls be rigged. This pencil is broken. Clinton. Trump.
Clinton.
Stein.
Clinton.
Yeah, here's a Johnson vote.
Johnson. Clinton.
Trump.
Hey, another Harambe.
Hey!
Well,
He took one for us, we'll take one for him!
Okay, I'm trying to delete all my emails, but they just keep coming. I don't understand. Is this how a computer works? I'm hitting the delete button. Maybe it's the backspace button. I'm not sure. They keep coming.
Hello. I've come to the polls to vote, to do my civic duty. You know, I was almost president. But now, you need to vote for Hillary to keep that muckus frackus out of the White House. Okay, how do you work this thing? How do you work these polls?
China. Crooked. Hillary. Donald. Donald, wake up, you lazy bum.
What are you doing here, generic pirate?
I've come to tell ye that ye won the election, Donald.
What? Are you serious? I thought it was rigged. I must be dreaming, generic pirate. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
No, nothing was rigged this year, Donald. The people, well, they didn't like it too much. But the Electoral College, they must have liked ye, 'cause ye won. You're the captain of this ship now, Donald.
What? A college? A liberal college actually like me?
Yar.
Wow.
Now, come on now, get up, fix that ragamuffin hair, put on your suit, and give him a speech, Donald. Give him the greatest speech he ever did give.
We're gonna make America great again, pirate. Generic pirate.
Yar.
We're fucked.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I can work with that one. Oh man, yeah. Okay, 1.6% of the popular vote? Okay. Alright, yeah, still 1.6. Okay, hey. Doing it. I'm doing it, I swear. 1.7 of the popular vote! Oh, baby! Oh, Gary Johnson is going places. Oh, yeah, let's keep watching. Okay.
So clearly we have quite the mixed reactions coming in from across the country regarding the election results, and the only person who seemed legitimately excited about the numbers was Gary Johnson. So congrats to you, Gary. 1.7% of the vote is a third-party candidate. It's pretty good. But to the 1.7% of voting Americans that chose Gary Johnson, it's pretty clear that a lot of you would rather have a pot-smoking conservative than a country. But taking our minds off politics for a little bit, we're going to take a look at a sketch that we actually had written that we can still do because it's not related to politics. So take a look.
From the people who brought you this and that comes a new story about love, tragedy, and deceit. Meet Bethany Diana Baker. She's got the perfect family, and her life is seemingly perfect.
Oh, good evening, officer.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The piano came out of nowhere. Smacked down right in his head.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no. Just came right down there. Couldn't believe how much blood there was.
Your baby is alive. But I don't know how to tell you this.
What do you mean you don't know? You're my doctor!
Well, your child was born with DTS, Donald Trump Syndrome.
No! No! What does this mean?
The things he will say as he ages will be hard to listen to, but
What, Doctor? I can handle the truth!
the GOP president-elect.
But she wasn't prepared for what was to come.
Hello? Hello? Show yourself! No! It can't be!
Yeah, it's me, Ezekiel. I'm back. Your high school sweetheart, and your half baby daughter to your elder daughter, Gertrude.
What do you want from me?
You know what I want. I've come to claim my prize.
No, you can't have her. I won't allow it.
I will have my prize pig back, Bethany. Dad at it. I will have her. Where is my porker?
No, please not Sally. She's all I have.
Well, who's my real father?
Honey, I told you. Both John and Ezekiel are your fathers. You have split father syndrome.
Then why is that pig more important than me?
Oh, Gertrude, it just is. You'll realize when you're older. Now, please, little Donnie is building a wall out of Duplo blocks. Would you please tear it down right now?
The chilling tale of what it's like to have your life ripped out from under you as your prize-winning pig is in jeopardy.
Porker, come to me. Bethany, you can't hide forever.
Well, thanks for watching this special election edition of Kendallarious. And I urge all of you, no matter who you voted for in this election and what you believe in, to continue to be optimistic and to keep moving forward. Because at the end of the day, Donald Trump may be president, but if you don't agree with him or don't believe in his ideals, you can still fight for what you think is right. At the end of the day, he doesn't have all the power. There's still checks and balances, and there's still the people. And the people are the most powerful thing that keep this country together. So if we continue to be optimistic and look forward with a positive mindset, then it won't be that bad. But you know what? Should be an interesting 4 years we have ahead of us. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. If you liked this episode, you should like the video. You should subscribe to LTV. You should maybe leave a hate comment below. I don't know. I don't want my feelings hurt. But either way, come back next week. See ya.